Welcome to my Road to Masters series, episode 6 of season 7, a series where we see if I, a hard-stuck diamond player, can finally crawl my way out and make it to Masters. On the last episode, we saw me just get promoted to Plat 1 after a miraculous comeback, and on today's episode, well, we're gonna take a bit of a warp in time here. You see, I've been playing a whole hell of a lot more League than I usually do, because I'm on winter break, and I know once college starts back up, I won't be able to play League like I do now, so I took advantage of it. But the thing is, I can't cover 15 games in one episode, but I want to keep you current, so we're gonna skip ahead a bit, and yes, I end up winning this game as Victor and getting into my promotion series to Diamond 5. And kicking off my Diamond promotion series is a Lee Sin jungle game. And it starts off with my top laner getting ganked level 3 by the Gragas. Giving up first blood. Actually, he gets first blood. Actually, he gets a fucking double kill. Not gonna lie, Bruno Nar's going ham there. You gotta love Darius. So now it's my turn to get in on the action here. The Ryze had just flashed to try to kill LeBlanc, so I knew I could go in on him here. I flashed to land the Sonic Wave. He pops his Ghost to get away, but I'm just going to chase him down. I got Ward Hop coming up in 2 seconds, and I actually fail my Ward Jump here, but it doesn't matter because I land the Sonic Wave and I get the kill. Now I head bot lane with my ultimate. A fight has broken out, and pay attention to what I do here. If we play that back, this is a really slick mind game that I like to do with Lee Sin, is you give negative body language to that target you want to kill, which in this case is Jinx, and what I mean by that is you act like you're not going to go for them, so you face your character away from them, which makes them think that they're safe, and what you do is you fake them out by throwing the Sonic Wave sideways, and then often they won't see it coming, and you get your free kill, and in this case, it also allows me to kick Leona back to my team for another kill. Unfortunately, the enemy jungler comes in and Ezreal sat under tower, so he dies to the Jinx, but I actually do escape here, but later on, Lulu dies to Ryze, so only a 2 for 2. But I am 3-0 Lee Sin, so I decided to get aggressive going to his jungle. I see that he's taken red buff. That's an easy opportunity for me to steal. I get it with the smite, and then I perfectly ward hop predict his ultimate, kick him back into the wall for CC, and I eventually take him out. But the fight's not over yet. The mid laners are fighting near me, so I decide to help, but I get blindsided by Leona, so now I'm in a bad spot, but I land the Q and use Ryze to escape, flash over the wall. LeBlanc gets killed by Jinx, but I manage to finish off the Ryze, and just in time my team arrives, and we turn the fight. So honestly, I'm killing this game. I'm 5-0-2, but I'm just due for a mistake. It's always about this time that I fuck up my lead. And, oh, shit, I sit on a trap, and I get CC'd for, like, legit 10 seconds, and I die. Shit. I see an opportunity to catch out the Jinx here. I ward up, flash, kick, line up the Q, but she has heal up, so she ends up getting away. Leona peels for her, and so, yeah, I don't get anything out of that. And one of my pet peeves as Lee Sin is when I waste flash and kick and don't get anything out of it. It's honestly the worst feeling. I do get the insect onto Ryze here. The Darius takes him out. Darius was absolutely enormous this game. But things start to turn sour here. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what I was doing there. I just kind of ran up thinking that like Darius would survive and then I'd give him an extra W and maybe that would be enough to save the fight. But I should have just backed off. Before I can get there in time, they do manage to take the Infernal Drake, but they're all in a really bad spot, so this is a good time to fight. I pull off the Never Safe Insect onto the Jinx, and it knocks up the Alawi, and Jinx tries to get away here, but I land the Sonic Wave once again, and dude, I'm just popping off at this point. I go for the Ryze here, he ends up getting away, but dude, that was nifty. Once again, I go for the catch on Jinx here. I land the Sonic Wave and just one-shot her with the help of LeBlanc, but unfortunately, LeBlanc does die to the Ryze. She was getting pretty much destroyed this game. But yeah, shortly after that, we start to hit this tier 2 tower. Leona gets caught out of position here. She tries to flash away. I land the Sonic Wave and take her out. And dude, I'm still popping off at this point, and I end up getting away with the Ward Hop. But as we wrap around here, the Ryze surprises me from the bush, and he was actually kind of fed, and I get cut out here and die to the Ryze. He gets the shutdown on me, and it just gets worse and worse from there. And I swear, man, it doesn't matter how good you're playing, you give the enemy team an inch and they'll take a fucking mile. They get the Baron off of that, and LeBlanc was just being an idiot. She walks up and literally intentionally feeds here and says, oops, like she was that tilted that she was inting at this point. But the game is certainly not over. I was still fed. Darius was like 15-0, and I get a nice little insect here. Darius takes him out. So yeah, I honestly feel like Darius can carry, but unfortunately, LeBlanc just keeps dying. and makes it really hard for us to win the game because we can't win 4v5. Like, LeBlanc should be able to take out one person before dying. But they're going for the inhibitor here, and they're all pretty chunks, so we decided to just go for the 4v5. I land a nice ward hop kick into 2 targets. They're both really low, but unfortunately Jinx is full health. I get the Q smite onto Leona. She gets away with flash, and Jinx does what Jinx does best, which is just decimate your team and get multi-kills. And yeah, we fucking lose. So yeah, me and Darius are unsuccessful in trying to carry, so that brings me to 0-1 in my promos to Diamond. And the next game, I get Syndra because I got mid lane. And a big part of me wanted to commentate over this whole game like I've been doing, but I realized I haven't done a relaxing music session with highlights in a while, and I know so many of you like that, so cue the music. But alright, this is where I need to step back in because we were about to end the game and Jace just chases the Tristana. Like, end the game, dude! Hit the towers and end the game! No, my god. And then we don't end the game off of that. In my DNA, the one that's CNA, a girl video. And so that leads up to this final team fight, and let's see what happens. Last June, these girls barely had class, never passed noon. With you, I paid attention to the details, cause you're a female that's gonna prevail. You said don't get attached, you're not an email, and love is known to suffocate. Spree, well, you said, boy, I hope that you gon' listen. I ain't looking for a man, nobody is missing. I don't wanna fall in love, hope you like fishing. That's just on the real, trying to tell you how I feel. I said, it's cool you're playing by your own rules, and we can drink it till we black out. And believe it or not, yeah, I lose the game and go down 0-2 in my promos. And that, in fact, brings me to another Syndra mid game because, well, I kept getting mid lane. And that feeling when... So yeah, this game started out pretty nicely. The Caitlyn got fed. The Vi was making good calls. We went into the jungle here to take Jarvan's blue, and he had no idea. And so I pick up the free kill here with my ultimate. And then shortly after, they pick him off again in his own jungle. Maokai comes to help, but he gets taken out for it. We're all pretty much on the same page here. As you see, we have 5 people. I flash QE over the wall, take out the Maokai, and then my team proceeds to kick ass. So we're going for a siege onto the tier 2 mid tower here. J4 actually comes in with a nice ult, gets me trapped, which allows Maokai to chain with his W and then TF with his gold card. So I get taken out, but let's see what my team can do. And shockingly enough, I had a really good team this game, and they managed to pull off the ace without me. And we really didn't look back from there. We end up getting the Baron, then returning mid to get the inhibitor. Maokai goes in with a questionable engage here. I just sit back. I decide to respect the J4 this time. I don't want to get caught out with his ult. So I just let them blow everything on our front line here. And I don't really do a whole lot in this team fight. I just come in at the last second to ult the TF and secure the win. So yeah, feels good, man. We had a pretty good team, and we're staying alive in our promos 1 and 2. So that brings us to game 4, and this time I picked the Hecarim because Lee Sin was banned, and I'm versus a Master Yi. And check this out, I'm not sure if Master Yi didn't expect me to be there or if he was trying to go for a level 1 invade, but either way, my Irelia is still here from leashing me, so we get a 2v1. I just outsmite him on the red buff, and I get the first blood. And oh, what do we have here? An overextending top laner. Irelia lays down the stun, I pop my E, and I get another kill. And you know what I love about top laners in low diamond elo? They never learn, dude. They just keep overextending and trying to pull off 2v1s, or like they just think that I'm not going to come back top, and I just get another kill. But unfortunately, my bot lane gets dove in here, and I'm just clearing Gromp, not really paying attention. I was like in my own little world or something. Maybe I was like looking at Twitter. Who fucking knows? But yeah, we go down 3-0. So fast forward to the 16-minute mark. Irelia was winning her lane pretty heavily, but she's pretty far out right now, and I see that there's people missing on the map, so I had a feeling that she was about to get ganked. So I decided to trail top, and sure enough, 2 people come to gank, but I knew that me and Irelia were pretty ahead, so together we'd be able to win almost any skirmish. But then Jhin shows up, so now it's a 3v2. I still have my ult though, so I used it to secure the kill onto Jhin here. Probably a waste of my ult though, because Master Yi shows up, so now we don't really have the cooldowns to take them out. We do manage to kill the Master Yi, but the Echo ults and gets a double kill. It was a 3-for-2 though, so it was still worth. And then we get a nice little catch onto the Master Yi here. Irelia takes him out, and I just flank from behind here. But the thing is, I pop my E a little too early, but I have Blue Smite, so I just start hacking and slashing on this Bard. He exhausts me, but we do manage to get the kill on him. And then the rest of their team shows up, but we just decide to dive. Galio flash ulties in. I go onto the Jhin because he wasn't a part of the ulti. He flashes over the wall, but we get a 4-for-0, and yeah, we're in the driver's seat now. I see Master Yi step on a ward. He was going to head to my blue buff because we had just taken theirs, and he was really behind at this point, and I was ahead, so I just decided to wait and kill him. And sure enough, he shows up at my blue thinking he's going to take it from me. I don't even have ultimate, but I'm not afraid to fight him. He red smites me. I pop Ghost just for the extra damage, and I get another free kill onto the Yi. And at this point in the game, we just had complete map control. Galio starts to fight with Yasuo in his jungle. I fly in and ult over the wall. We end up locking him down, but I had popped Ghost, so I decided just to use it, run behind their second tower bot lane. And they get stunned by the Bard here, but Galio ends up flash ulting and getting 2 of them. And Irelia was still really fed, so we managed to take them all out. And yeah, we were just doing a really good job this game. So one last final push mid lane with Baron buff. Nami lands a nice bubble onto Master Yi, and I take him out. And then we just start going ham in their base, and eventually we close out the game. And so I am staying alive in my promos to Diamond, and that actually means I'll be 2-2 in the series and going for the reverse sweep to get promoted to Diamond in the next episode of my Road to Masters series. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.